What's up, it's Gene, your coach and motivator, your impact storyteller. This is Genius Motivation. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever told yourself that you couldn't do something? And when you got the opportunity to do that very thing, you avoided it because you have put in your mind that it cannot be done. You didn't take any action whatsoever, and the reason that is because you had limited yourself with your self-talk. So in this video, I want to give you some tips that's going to help you to stop limiting yourself with your self-talk. Since I was a kid, I've always told myself, Gene, you cannot draw. So anytime I had a project and it required drawing, whether it was in school, work, or in my business, I would avoid it and find somebody else to draw for me. And what I did not realize is that over the years, by telling myself I cannot draw, I was training my subconscious mind to adopt that belief. So anytime I had an opportunity to draw, it will tell me, Gene, you cannot draw. I'm sure yours is doing the same thing to you in whatever it is you've been telling yourself that you cannot do. So why is this happening? Recently, I've been studying the prefrontal cortex, which is located in the front of our brain. It is responsible for our creativity and our logical skills. The left side is more creative and the right side is more analytical. What's also fascinating about this part of our brain is that it is also very important when it pertains to our mindset. The left side is the I can do it mindset. This is where we have the most creativity and we're able to solve problems. The right side is the more I cannot do it mindset. And this is what keeps us from taking action. So when I was telling myself all those years that I could not draw, I was feeding the right side of my prefrontal cortex, that mindset of I could not do it. And many of y'all are doing the same thing, whatever task in your life that you're telling yourself you cannot do. But in order for us to stop limiting ourselves with our self-talk, we must feed that left side of our prefrontal cortex, that I can do it mindset. So let me show you how you can stop limiting yourself with your self-talk. Now, as I told you guys, for years, I've been telling myself I couldn't draw. So I decided to stop feeding the right side of my prefrontal cortex, the I cannot do it mindset, and start feeding my left side, I can do it, with positive self-talk. So every morning for a week, I've gotten up and said to myself 10 times in the morning, I can draw, I can draw. And I said it 10 times before I went to bed, and then I decided to challenge myself with action. I went and got me some paper and a marker, and I wanted to draw a bull head. So I went and found some videos and read about how you can draw a bull head, and then I start trying to draw. So this is the result of me taking the time to challenge myself by feeding the left side of my prefrontal cortex that I can draw. And I've shocked myself. I've actually drawn a bull head, and I realized I can draw better than I ever imagined. And the same thing can happen for you. So I want to encourage you to start feeding the left side of your prefrontal cortex by telling yourself 10 times in the morning when you wake up and 10 times before you go to bed, I can do whatever that task is that you've been telling yourself you cannot do. And number 2, take action on it to see what you do. And I think you're going to shock yourself. So do those 2 things so you can stop limiting yourself with your self-talk, because you are worthy to be great. If you like this video and you're somebody that's interested in NFTs, I want to encourage you to join my Instagram page, inGENEious Motivational NFTs, so you can see the NFTs I'm working on and you can take this journey of learning more about NFTs with me.